we have our first customer. Who can it be? Good morning, Aurora. How are you? If you have your Kumite gear, have it nearby because you're going to need it. And if you have a water bottle, please put that nearby so in case you get thirsty, because Kumite is going to make us a little thirsty, I think.
Mommy? Yeah. This says blue. Use blue to yellow exam.
Nope, Finnegan, you're in the right place. Do you have your Kumite gear, Finnegan? Finnegan, I can't see you. This is a junior youth Kumite class today. So
okay,
although you're in the right class,
okay.
There are two things you need. If you have Kumite gear, I need it nearby because you're going to wear it, and a water bottle nearby in case you get thirsty. Perfect. All right. So
okay with this class?
Absolutely. So while we wait, I want you all to put on your foot gear. And if you have shin guards, put those on. Obviously, you don't have to put on rib guards if you have those, because guess what? You're not going to be punching anyone. Although Aurora and Harrison, you may have the opportunity to punch each other. Just what your mom has been waiting for. So go ahead, put your foot gear on, your shin guards. We're going to give everyone else about 1 or 2 more minutes to get in here, and then we're going to bow in and get started. Thanks, Kim.
You're welcome. How is your kitten home yet?
He is. Here, I'll introduce you. He's got the zoomies going on right now. Come here, you. Here he is.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, he has been such a sweetie. Except right now,
awesome.
right now he's like, "Rah!"
Is he getting along with your other cat?
So the other two, Keenan, who is the senior cat, he continues to hiss and growl a little bit, but is letting Obi get closer to him.
Oh, nice.
Aki doesn't hiss so much at him, and actually is giving signs that she likes him and wants to play. Her tail is up. She's getting close to him, no hissing. And he's a little reluctant, like, in the beginning you kept hissing at me, and now you're not. So he's a little reticent to join in. So
They'll figure it out.
yeah, another week or 2, I think, right?
Yeah. It'll take a little time, but they'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Very cute.
The funniest part was, though, like, he had absolutely no fear. Like, Keenan was growling at him and everything, and he's like, sorry, dude, you don't scare me. And he's running all over the house and, you know, going to all places that Keenan was like, wait a second, that's my space. So we brought in a paper bag for Obi, and Keenan decided to take possession of the bag. And the funny part is Keenan ripped and shredded the bag, kind of like what Yoshi did to Keenan 9 years ago when we brought Keenan into the house. So it was kind of like him saying, I get to do payback. My paper bag got destroyed, now someone else's will. So,
I'm in control here.
yeah, it's awesome though. It's great to have a new kitten. It makes life a little more interesting.
Good for the soul, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Will we need mouth guards?
Yes, you will. Do you have your mouth guard, buddy?
Yeah.
All right. So, Finn, do you have your boots on? You don't need your gloves on yet, Finn. Just your boots. And we're going to bow in. So let's kneel down once Finnegan gets his gloves off. So you should have your feet on and your shin guards, but not your boots. I mean your gloves. All right, let's kneel down. Toes touching in the back. And showman bow. Us. Aurora, you're the senpai. Please bow us in. Aurora, I think you're muted.
Smoke so.
Us. Eyes closed, everyone. open your eyes. Nice and loud, please. Us. 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 Very good. And let's stand. All right, so we're going to just take a minute or two to stretch out our legs a little bit. So thumbs in your belts. Let's wiggle our toes. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Pick your right leg up and circle. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Change directions. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. And shake it out. Very good. Left leg up and circle. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Change directions. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. And shake it out. Very good. Feet together. Let's circle. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Change directions. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. And step out, down and up. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku. Make those legs wider, stretching to your left. Ichi, ni, and san. Other way. Ichi, ni, and san. And sit all the way down so we can stretch our legs. And reach up and stretch to your left leg. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Twist and hug your bent knee. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Change your legs. And reach up and stretch. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. And twist and hug your bent knee. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Spread your legs out into a V. 2 counts to your left, 2 counts to your right. So reach up and ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju, and twist. Now going to your right. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju, and down center. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Hold it. And come back. And let's rock on our knife edge. Feet together. Here we go. And ichi, ni. It might be hard. San, shi. Someone's coming in. Go. Roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. And press down on your knees. And stand up into kibirachi. So we're in our nice horse stance. Very good. And hands behind your head. Let's walk our feet in. Ichi, toes in. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Ku, toes are touching. Ju, heels are touching. And reach up as high as you can. Clap. Palms to the ground. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Grab your ankles, bring your head to your knees. Bend those knees and slowly stand up. And thumbs in your belt, let's move our heads up and down. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Side to side. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. And let's circle. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Other way. Ichi, ichi, ni, san, shi, go. And gasho. Ichi, ni, san. And fingers up, press. As hard as you can. Shake it out. Very good. Nare. Showman bow. So, if you have your gear, put your gloves on now and get ready to get your headgear on. If you have no gear, don't worry about it. But listen while I'm talking. There are 3 components or areas of kumite, free fighting, that are important to work on. One is the footwork, being able to keep a distance between you and your opponent, being able to move side to side as well as forward and back. The second is your defense. How do you block when someone throws something at you? And the third is how do you throw something back at them. So today we're going to start out with our footwork, then we're going to work a little on defense, and then we're going to work on offense. At the end, each one of you will be fighting against each other. What? How do we do that? One of you will be on the spotlight, and everyone else will fight you. Okay? So, if you have... Yes, Harrison?
Do me and Aurora just fight if we're...
Yes, you and Aurora are going to have a chance to fight each other, but you will also fight against Sophia and Finnegan. So please put your gloves on, and if you have headgear, put your headgear on. Sophia, since you don't have any of that yet, you don't have to worry about it. Also, make sure you have plenty of space to work. Now, what do I mean by that? You're not going to step on anything. You're not going to kick anything. And for Harrison and Aurora, make sure that you're not going to run into each other. Actually, this will be great training for you to work on your distance between you and your sister or brother without ever throwing a technique at each other. So let's talk about our fighting stance. Our fighting stance, I'm going to move back so you can see my feet a little bit. I have one foot staggered in front of the other. My front foot, my toes are pointing kind of in the direction of my opponent. My back foot, my toes are pointing off 45 degrees off center. So I don't want both toes facing straight ahead because look how wide it makes me. And I don't want both toes facing sideways because then I can't throw lots of different techniques. I want my front foot facing ahead and my back foot facing 45 degrees and my hands up in my A-frame. So there are 8 directions you can go. Forward, back, side to side, and then angles of those 4 directions. So we're going to start out nice and easy with our hands up, and we're going to move forward and back right now. So I love to fight with my right hand back. You have to decide which foot you like to fight, but honestly, you should be able to fight both sides. So in this situation, I'm going to start with my power stance. My power stance for me is right hand back, left hand out front. You're going to figure out which one's a power stance for you. We're elbows up, and what we're going to start out doing is we're just going to go forward and back. And we're not going to do it very long because we've done this before. So when we move forward, we're not galloping, we're pushing off and moving forward. Ready? So moving forward, ichi, ni, san. Now moving backwards, ichi, ni, san. Change your feet. That was called a kosa step. When you change your feet quickly, that's a kosa step. Moving forward again. Ready? Ichi, ni, san. And back, ichi, ni, san. Change your feet. So that's 2 directions. I'll call those north and south. North being to the front, south being opposite of that. Now we have to go east and west. In this situation, when you move, you don't want to cross your feet. You cross your feet, you don't have weapons. So if we're moving to my right, your left, we're going to step the foot that's closest, step, and come across. So ready, here we go. So ichi, ni, san. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. Ichi, ni, san. Notice I never crossed my feet. You don't want to cross your feet. So change your feet. We're going to do that again. Everyone, so that we're all cooking with the same ingredients. Let's all move that way first. So the foot closest in that direction is going to step first. So ichi, ni, san. Now going the other way, ichi, ni, san. So for 30 seconds, we're going to go forward, back, left, and right. Are you ready to try? Make sure you change your feet. So you're just going to go forward, back, left, and right. Change your feet every once in a while. Ready. Get set. And begin. So it's going to be forward, maybe to the side, without crossing your feet. Change your, and then go forward, back, change those feet. Stop eating the box, Obi. I have an orange kitten eating a paper box. 10 seconds. And yummy. So I said there are 8 directions to move. Forward, back, left, and right, and then at angles. So standing in the front of your room, you have a left corner, you have a right corner, a left back corner, and a right back corner. So those are the angles. Now it's hard to see me on here, but instead of me going straight back, I have to go more to the angle. So I want you to look at the corners of your room. You're going to move towards corners of your room. So let's all start. Hang on, sorry. Someone's misbehaving. All right, so we're all going to move to that corner, the left front corner. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put our left foot forward, and we're going to move to the left front corner. You are misbehaving. Sorry, I have a kitten misbehaving. Ready? We're going to move to the left front corner. So I'm going to put, ready, here we go. So ichi, move forward and back. All right, let's try it again. Knee. Keep those hands up though. You don't want to drop your hands. That's a bad habit to have. Sun. Change your feet. Now we're going to go to the right front corner. Ichi. Knee. Sun. Left back corner. Right. Ichi. Knee. Sun. Right back corner. Change those feet. Ichi. Knee. Sun. So, if I were to ask you to do all 8 corners, it would look something like this. 1, and back, a front corner, another front corner, maybe to the side, a back corner. Knock it off, Keenan. Obi, knock it off. Scoot, and back. All right, so what we're going to do now is, for 30 seconds, you're going to try to move to all different of the 8 corners. You don't have to follow my pattern. Make your own pattern, but you have to keep your hands up. Are you ready? Get set. And go. Keep those hands up. You have to fight with me, huh? Okay, here we go. Stay right here, because you're misbehaving. And you may. Okay. Whew. All right, fighting with a kitten. Very interesting. All right, so now we're going to work on the defensive part. The defense, how to defend against someone else. Now, Aurora and Harrison and Finn, you've already done this before, right? So you know. But, so, Sophia, we have a couple of choices. Up and straight back down. Notice we didn't take the whole time to do a full face block. We're in our A-frame, hand comes up and comes straight back down. Choice number 2 is down and back up. Down and back up. Choice number 3 is outside block and come back. Again, we don't go all the way, it's just kind of a push to the side. Choice number 4, elbow to knee. That's right. So we're going to try all 4. We're going to try all 4 techniques. Are you ready? Here we go. So fighting stance. We're going to move forward in a face block. Ready? Ichi. Knee. Sun. Shi. Now try going backwards with that kakyuke. Ichi. Knee. Come right back to your A-frame. I know I have a hand that's down, but I have a kitten in my arm. Sun. Shi. Now try that outside block. Remember, you're not going to do a full twist. Here you're just going to kind of push through the middle, right? So ichi. Knee. Sun. Shi. And finally, that elbow to knee. Ichi. Knee. Sun. Shi. Finn, get your hands up, buddy. Change your feet. Now, we went forward for the face block. It doesn't matter. You have to be able to just do some sort of technique to block yourself. All right? So you just have to practice blocking. Okay. So now, let's practice a little offense before I give you a chance to start hitting at each other. So offense. Aurora, show me your most favorite offensive combination. Do you have one? Okay, so back fist reverse punch. Harrison, let me see yours. Okay, so back fist roundhouse kick. Finnegan, let me see yours. Hands up, buddy. Back fist, roundhouse kick. And Sophia, what would you use? That's why I'm here, to teach you one. I like to use the rule of 3. That every combination should have 3 techniques in it. Why 3? Because there's a guarantee that your opponent is probably going to be able to block one, if not both, of your first 2 techniques. So if I did this, you might be go 1, 2, and I didn't score a point. But if I do 1, 2, 3, you may not be able to block that kick. So we're going to start out doing combinations of 3. All right? So in our fighting stance, we have our hands up. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to kick off of our front foot. Why our front foot? Because it's harder to pick up and watch the kick coming at you. So we've got our hands up. We're going to start with a front snap kick. 1, back fist, reverse punch. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now 1, 2, and 3. So I changed up the timing. That's another important thing. If I always came to you at the same pace, you would maybe get used to that and you would just be able to block me. But if I sometimes come up to you, or next time I go, the timing might be a little bit harder for you to pick up. So we're going to try from both stances. So you're going to change your feet. Front snap kick, back fist, reverse punch. Ready? Fighting stance. Set. We're going to do it 5 times on this side, change our feet 5 times on the other side. Ready? Keep those hands up. Ichi. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Yup. Change those feet. Keep your hands up. You know what happens to you if your hands are here? They punch you in the chest or kick you. Here we go. Ready? Ichi. Knee. Finn, are you frozen? Sun. Shi. Go. Hup. Change your feet. Now some of you have secret weapons you don't even know about. They're called your side kick or your roundhouse kick. If you're super flexible, that's a really great weapon to have. Because if you can show a side kick or a roundhouse kick to the head without contact, but showing control and pull back, you're going to score a point. And so it's important to be able to develop those skills. So we're going to try right now a side kick. But we're going to use our front foot, a front foot side kick, then a back fist reverse punch. So how is it different from the first one? The first one we did front snap kick, that's all. So hands up. Here we go. Ichi. In fact, let's change it. Let's do back fist, reverse punch, side kick. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Ha! Change your feet. Let's try the other side. You go ichi. Ni. San. I love how you're all remembering to use your front foot. Shi. Go. Hup. Good. Nice ki, Sophia. All right. So now, we're going to try some sparring against each other. Finnegan, your opponent is Sophia. Sophia, you get to do all offense. That means you get to punch and kick Finnegan. Finnegan, your only job is to block Sophia's techniques. You're not allowed to punch her back yet, okay? Say os. Harrison, you are offense. Aurora, you're on defense. So, face each other and bow. So Finn, spotlight Sophia. Sophia, spotlight Finnegan so you can see him. Now, Harrison and Sophia, 30% power, 30% speed, please. Ready, fighting stance, and begin. So Sophia, you're throwing techniques at Finn. Keep your hands up because he's going to be allowed to punch you back eventually. Keep those hands up. That's it, Harrison. Aurora, change directions every once in a while. Don't always go in one direction. He'll get used to you. Finn, you're blocking, right, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And stop. Okay. Other side is now offense. So Finnegan, 30% power, 30% speed. This is Sophia's very first class in Kumite. So remember that, okay? 30% power, 30% speed. Sophia, you are now just blocking. Aurora, you're punching. Harrison, you're blocking. Set and begin. Circle, Harrison. She's got you blocked in a corner. She likes that front snap kick, Harrison. That's it. Good job picking your knee up, young man. Keep going, keep going. And everyone stop for a moment. Okay, so let's quickly talk about how to block a roundhouse kick. Okay? When a roundhouse kick comes, you want to get to the inside of a roundhouse kick. What's the inside? If I'm here and I'm throwing a roundhouse kick this side, the inside is this side of my body. Because if you step to the outside of a roundhouse kick, you're not allowed to punch me in the back. But if you step to the inside of the roundhouse kick, you might be able to give me a shitazuki. You might be able to give me a punch to the chest. So when we're in our fighting stance, you have two ways you can block a roundhouse kick. Number one, put both hands up, just like they look like they're parallel. So if a roundhouse kick is coming to this side of my body, I'd put both hands up this way. If the roundhouse kick is coming to this side of my body, I'd put both hands up this way. Same rule for the second one. Take your backhand, drop it down. Put your top hand up. And take, Sophia, that other hand and push it up. So they look like this. So they almost crisscross. So the left hand swings down. The right hand pushes up. Good. All right, try the other side. Left hand down and push up. Okay, so are we ready? All right, so Sophia, you're on offense again, but now you can only throw roundhouse kicks at Finnegan. Finnegan, she's going to throw roundhouse kicks at you, so I want to see you either do a double hand block or a double hand block this way. Harrison, you can only throw roundhouse kicks at your sister. Aurora, you can only block. But I also want you to think about when you block, if the roundhouse kick is coming this way, stepping on those angles that we talked about. Stepping towards the corners. Are you ready? Face each other and bow. Fighting stance. So Sophia, you are throwing kicks. Finnegan, you are blocking them. And I want everybody to try to kick off your front foot, not your back foot. Ready, set, begin. Move around, Finn, move around. Get him, Sophia, get him. Yes, that's it. Whoa, Finn, she got you that time. Uh-oh. Keep going. Change your feet every once in a while, Finn. Change your feet every once in a while. Sophia, change your feet every once in a while. Good, keep going. And yummy. Okay, other side offense, other side defense. Ready, set, go. Throwing that roundhouse kick. Keep your hands up, Finn. She's going to be allowed to punch you back in a minute. Keep going. We're not done yet. 30 seconds. Actually, that's too long. 15 seconds. And stop. If you want a quick drink of water, please get that quick drink of water. So now Aurora and Harrison, you guys are going to have to now be offense and defense to each other. Now you're going to get to punch and kick each other, okay? Still 30% power, 30% speed with control, okay? I don't want any injuries. All right, Finnegan and Sophia, now you are both on offense and defense. So now you both get to punch and kick and both get to block. So everyone, remember, check your stance. Your front foot is pointing kind of straight ahead. Your back foot is off 45 degrees. Your hands are up in that fighting stance. Let's just bow to each other. Us. And fighting stance. And begin. So now you have to react to what's coming at you. You can't just throw your own thing. Remember the rule of threes. Try to use more than one technique. If you can, try to use 3 techniques. Aurora, that was a nice back fist, reverse punch, and kick. Get her back, Harrison. Keep your hands up, though. Sophia and Finn, don't forget to change your feet. Change those feet. Harrison, circle around. I can't see all your good techniques. You're off the screen. There you go. Now I can see. Oh, nice front snap kick. Keep going. You have 15 seconds. Keep fighting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep going, Finnegan. Keep your hands up. Sophia, punch him hard. He's dropping his hands. Yummy! Very good. Face your opponent and bow. Okay, so now Aurora is going to be the person spotlighted. Everyone is going to be fighting Aurora. So what does that mean? She is throwing all offense at you. You are defending against her. Fighting stance. Ready. You're going to go for 30 seconds, Aurora, on offense. Everyone else, you are blocking her technique. And begin. Kind of weird, Harrison, huh? Like having to fight your sister side by side. Aurora, don't try. Aurora, I want to see you try a roundhouse hook kick. Roundhouse hook kick. Without stepping down. Yeah, good. That'll make it hard for them to block. Keep going. You have 5 seconds. And stop. Okay, Harrison is now on offense. Everyone else is on defense. Ready, set, go. Keep those hands up. Yes, Harrison, I like you. Tried that roundhouse hook kick yourself. That's fantastic. You have 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, Finnegan, you are going to be our spotlight man. Everyone is fighting against Finnegan. Hands up, Finnegan. If you drop your hands, they're going to punch you in the stomach. Ready, set, and begin. That's it. Keep moving around, though, Finn. Don't stay in one spot. Move around the floor. Yeah. That's it. Keep fighting. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yummy. Okay. Sophia, it's your turn now to be in the spotlight. Ready, set, Go! Fighting stance. That's it. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Move around a little bit. Don't stay in one place. They're going to hit you. 10 seconds. Keep going, keep fighting, keep fighting. Don't forget your key eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yummy! Whoo! Wonderful job. All right, everyone. So let's talk a little bit about things that are important when we are doing Kumite. All right, we're almost done. We have less than 4 minutes. Remember, it's always important to protect your head. By putting your hands down like that, is your head safe? No. So we want to always keep our hands up to protect our head. Even though we have headgear, that headgear is not 100% safe. It's safer, but it's not 100% protecting. So by keeping your hands up, it's like having insurance. Where are my elbows? My elbows are down. I don't want my elbows out like this protecting my head. What's wide open when my elbows are out like this?
Your belly.
My belly. Have any of you ever been hit in the belly and it caused you to lose your breath? Get the wind knocked out of you? That's kind of hard, isn't it, Harrison? Finn? Yeah. So by keeping our elbows down, A, we protect our heads, B, we protect our ribs, and we prevent ourselves from getting the wind knocked out of us. The third way to protect ourselves is keep moving, right? We don't want to stay in one place. We stay in one place, we're an easy target, and it's easy to get hurt, or for them to score a point on us. So we want to keep our hands up to protect our heads, our elbows down to protect our ribs, and keep moving. Us? Any questions? Any injuries, Harrison or Aurora? I like that. All right, let's show them and bow. Let's face forward and bow. Us. Let's kneel down, please. Harrison, please remove your mouth guard. You're going to bow us out.
Os. Maxo.
Us.
Maxo Yume.
Us.
Patron Ire.
Us.
Ni Diamond Ire.
Us.
Junshion Robin Ire.
Us.
Sampine Ire.
Us.
Otagan Ire.
Us. Very good. Please stand. Thank you so much for coming to Kumite, our first virtual Kumite class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. Hey, Pee-wee Juniors, there is a live in-person class tomorrow night for anyone yellow belt and higher. So hopefully I'll see you in class. It's on the field at the dojo. You have to make sure your parents register you to participate. So if you want to participate,